Hello everyone and welcome for another video on Love Wargames. And in this video we finally see how the Archimedes battlefleet looks like once it is entirely painted. So let's have a closer look at what we have. There are some models that you already know from the previous boxes and some that are brand new. Let's start by the already known models. We will go quite quickly. We have this Myriopoda frigate, just showing you a little bit my color scheme, which is white with a bit of purple and green for the energy. So this is what you will see for the entire fleet. What is also known is the Lovelace and the Antarctica cruisers. Always good, but you get two frontline cruisers in this box, as we said during the unboxing. Always very useful. You do need them. Still known, the other type of submarines that I built as Diogenes. You can also build them as a Praxilla with a drill in the front, but I prefer them with little torpedoes at the front, so they are quite fragile. This allows them to survive quite a bit longer. Let's continue with the known with this very useful ship, the Plinius support carrier. SRS tokens are very useful in these games in the last update, and you absolutely do need at least one of those. Plus it has, as we can see, some rocket batteries, so it's very convenient both as a combat craft and as a support ship. Last but definitely not least, you have the Quintilius bombardment cruiser, like this very cool ship that can use its extreme range missiles to do blast templates. It has a risk if you don't have a ship to resupply it. It has a risk of running out of missiles, so be careful about that. But it does bring very long range blast templates, which is extremely convenient against many fleets that want to bring to you a horde of ships. Now, let's have a look at some of the newer ships. I built of the advanced cruiser two of those. First of all, the Zumeena, which is this very cool ship with this kind of like a hamster wheel on the back, I guess. And it gives additional energy and dices to Enlightened ships around. You can attach it to any Enlightened ship, not only flagships, which is very convenient. Be careful though, if it is destroyed, it will cause catastrophic explosion on any ships in 3 inches. So it is like a little bomb. If you can charge him at the end if you want, but it's mostly a liability, this rule. Do note that his boost is at 4 inches. So if you stay at 4 inches of this ship, you do get the bonus and you are not in the risk of taking a catastrophic explosion if the Zumeena is destroyed. So very useful, but be careful of your positioning. Second type of support advanced cruiser that I made is the Vesalius Cetacean cruiser, which allows you to send these great whales or orcas token. You do get some tokens in the box. You do get these whales token that you know. If you only have the end for the Prometheus box, you don't have them. If you have the Hypatia box, I think, you might have a few of them, but you get 2 tokens as well. And you get these brand new orca tokens. Very cool looking. Basically it's a longer range version with a little bit less damage, but some ships can send only one or the other. You can pay for an upgrade to have more choice, but yeah, those are longer range and a little bit less lethal. Let's continue with these absolutely gorgeous models. This is the Kitos Automata, which looks like, let's be honest, it looks like a Necron unit, but I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's like a giant wraith going out of the water. This is the shooty version of the two. You can use this Sturgeonium agitator once you have emerged to do some chip damage around, and it still has some very decent ramming attack. And you have the other version, which is much more focused on close range, which is the Letos. This one really just grabs a ship and destroys it. It has much less shooting capabilities, but it can do some Valor effect to really just absolutely demolish any ship it emerges next to. And they both have something called the Apocalypse Protocol, which means if they are damaged or crippled, more like, you can decide to make them self-destruct, which will cause absolutely devastating damage to anyone around. I think it's something like 2 catastrophic explosion. We will see if it comes up in the battle report that we are about to record. And last but absolutely not least is this gigantic Archimedes ship. I don't know if you can see, but it is huge. And if I compare it with a Miriam, like, yeah, it's the same. Even like something quite well known as a Lovelace. You can see the size difference already. It really looks like the definitive flagship for the Enlightened ship so far, until we get these upcoming Icarus and Daedalus, and of course the Thule massive Mass 5 carrier. What can we say about this except that it's absolutely gorgeous? There are a few modules that you can build it with. The Archimedes and the Schneider are quite similar. I will not explain again what they can do, but this will be another like tutorial video on how to build the Archimedes. But they are very similar. You just change this little thing basically. It's quite easy to magnetize, and if you want, so you can change them, and it's very easy. I will just remove the turrets for this up, and you can just remove this like that. Take this, and you can very easily transform it into a carrier, which I absolutely love. It's not what we're gonna play for this battle report, but I love the appearance of this ship. So this is a Nansen class Explorer, and yeah, it is a beast, much cheaper actually, and it gives a lot of SRS token, as you can guess from those thing and this thing. And yeah, both are extremely good options, very easy to magnetize, so I highly recommend. You don't even need to magnetize actually. And yeah, this is everything that you get in the Archimedes battle set. As you can see, that's a lot. Oh no, I'm actually lying. There is a little something more. You get for the first time Enlightened Escort tokens, and those are absolutely adorable, if you can see. And yeah, they are tokens, so you can just put them attached to a flagship. For example, your Archimedes. And yeah, they will help to fight off borders, shoot down rockets or submarines, and at point blank they can even give you some extra damage. So yeah, this is everything you get. Of course, some 4 of those SRS token. I didn't show them, but you can guess that you have those. You get 4 of these for either the Plinius support cruiser or for the Nansen Explorer. And yeah, absolutely gorgeous fleet. I must admit I did not play Enlightened until I saw this fleet, and then I was like, okay, I'm absolutely playing those and collecting those. And I am really excited to see what is in store next for the Enlightened. If it is at least as good as this absolutely gorgeous Archimedes or those Ketos, or even those advanced cruiser. I mean, just look at this, all the little details, how great it is. If I focus, it's gonna be easier. But yeah, if it is something at least as good as this, then yeah, we're gonna have a great time as Enlightened players. There is the fleet painted. It's a little teaser of the battle report, because we will play the entirety of this fleet against an equally massive Commonwealth fleet very soon. You will see it like in the coming weeks. And yeah, here is the Archimedes battle fleet. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did, please give us a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel as we are just getting started. And if you have any comment about how to improve, what you would like to see more, etc., do let us know in the comments. And we will try to do this. And as well, if you have any format that you would like to see more, competitive analysis, or more something about the painting, or whichever, about the fluff, etc., let us know what interests you, what you would like to see more, and we will try to shift the channel towards this direction. Thank you very much, and in the meantime, keep spreading the love around you. Bisous.